All right, Julia. So, what are you sipping today, and how are you just getting better this week, my dear?
Oh, I am sipping Luigi Bosca Los Nobles Malbec from the
Mm,
Lujan de Cuyo high altitude over 3,300 feet. And I mean, this one, oh my goodness. Okay. So I love Malbec. I love those high altitude Malbecs that just really are like floral and engaging. And, they just, you can drink them straight out the bottle. You can age it. But what I love about this wine is like I put it in like sort of like a burgundy glass, if we're going to call it that, because I just wanted that wide space, right? And all I'm thinking now is just, I would just love like a little like mushroom risotto.
nice. Very good. Yeah, I love a good Malbec, especially like you said, from high elevations and
High
Mendoza in the
elevation.
Uco Valley. And
Oh,
yeah,
those are just so phenomenal,
yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
phenomenal. But I got to
And
tell you how I'm getting better.
okay, yeah, I'm asking.
Okay, okay.
Give me the
So
tea.
this is you're gonna laugh at me. So normally when I travel, sometimes I have my iPad, sometimes I have my laptop, but I never really brought my mouse. Right?
Oh, yeah, I never
Yeah,
travel with the mouse.
I started traveling with a mouse.
Yeah.
Game changer.
How
It's
so?
because I'm trying to do this with like the pad, and I'm trying to, and I just like I think I need a mouse, now to travel to like just instead of using this, and I'm a like a mouse and a keystroke type of person, and it allows
Uh-huh.
me to do both. So now I am not traveling without a mouse for my technology. Like it is
Interesting.
become. So I was recently on the train, pull the thing out. I found a mini mouse pad. I brought my mouse and it was so much better working than like trying to do this to like get insert a, so I can like, okay, let me just insert the cursor here. Game changer. I was like, oh, I'm always traveling with a mouse.
Well, when people saw your mouse on the train, did they scream and run and be like, "Ah, there's a mouse on the train"? No, sorry, I don't know. Don't even ask me.
That's like a dad joke. That's like a dad joke, but I love it. I love it because I was just like, please don't mind.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
No, we got to keep that one. No, that one stays. The dad joke stays. You said it. We're staying.
All
So,
right.
Michelle, what are you
So
sipping
traveling
on?
with a
And
mouse.
we're traveling with a mouse, people, like a mouse, not
Got a
not
mouse.
like one of these. Uh,
Yeah.
so, what are you sipping on, and how are you just getting better?
So I am sipping on a wine that is kind of special, kind of near and dear to my heart. Well, I suppose that goes without saying with all the wines that we are sipping, doesn't it? So this is a bottle of Mencía, and it is from Medical. Am I saying that correctly? Juan Andreas Medical from Uruguay.
Mm, yes,
And I love that. Look at this
the
label.
label
I
is
can't.
fire.
Isn't that amazing? Not only is it fire, but so we were there at the one. So I went to Uruguay a while back, and I know you've been there before too. I
Yes,
think we both loved it. I think we both
I
found
love
like yeah,
amazing.
on
Also,
point wine, food,
people,
tourism, travel, people.
all of it, all of it.
Visit, add Uruguay to your travel destination list,
When, yeah,
and drink the wine and eat the food and
yes,
have a great time. And so we visited many wonderful wineries, and I know you've done that as well. And at this one, he was, he poured us all of his beautiful Tanats, which I think that Uruguay does an incredible job with Tanat. Albariños, they're phenomenal white wines there, and some other wines. And then at the end, asked us, the group that I was with, of me to, like, if we all wanted a bottle. And we were like, oh, that's so nice. That happens from
yes.
time to time. It's very generous. And all of us wanted this, the Mencía, because this wine is so good. So, first of all, when I brought it home, my husband's like, oh, it's you. It's me. It's a fiery lady. I don't know. It's a
Yes.
mythical creature, but she does have red hair. And the thing that I love about this wine, Julia, is as a Texan in the summertime in the heat,
Hmm.
I love to drink red wine. I love to drink white wine, rosé, orange, bubbles. I do not distinguish. But it's hard in the heat in the summertime, especially with tacos and hamburgers and
Grilled
pizza
things.
and different. Yeah, to have a nice red wine that's not too big and stuff. And this is a light, chillable red. And I mean, I don't mean like put it in the refrigerator and but drink it as if it's like 65
It
degrees
has a
or so.
chill. It has a
Yeah,
chill.
yeah. And it's so flexible with Texas cuisine. And especially if you like a little heat, like we were talking about with the like spicy fish sandwich, like this would even work with that because for people who aren't, familiar with the grape Mencía, Spanish Portuguese grape, but it's also, it's so aromatic. It's got lots of notes of red fruit, but it's also lighter. So it's kind of more like the Gamay, Grenache, Pinot Noir, like a weight.
Chuggable. That's what that is.
Chuggable.
Chuggable.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask. I have a friend. There's a wine store. No, chuggable. So there's a wine store here called Grand Cata, and all the wines are Spanish. And he's the one that turned me on a lot of Uruguayan wines. I mean, it has a whole shelf. I am going to go in and I need this wine. Request this. Because
I will tell you, they lost their U.S. importer and they're meeting with a new importer in Houston in May. So we need this wine. And he also with a couple of other guys, they make vermouth. Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it is. Talk about chuggable. Girl, I got to get me some of that, and we've got it. So
Julio, if you're watching this from Grand Cata, I'm coming to see you about this wine because that's where I discovered just even some Uruguayan wines that, he just gets everything from like South America that we just really don't get. And just great selections in a small boutique wine store here in DC. So it's one of those things too, because even this, I put a chill on this.
Ooh, nice.
Not as 60, but it was about a good 70, 69, 70 for this Malbec. And I mean, it is singing, singing. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to show it's Bodegas Marical. Marical? Am I saying that right?
Marical. That's
Medical.
Medical. Okay.
Anyway, beautiful. And Jose Andres, wonderful guy. Great.
How are you getting just getting better?
So without getting too much into it, the world's a crazy place right now. And the thing that I am leaning into in all of this craziness this week is being in community. I've been talking about that a lot, I know, but when things are crazy, it's easy to get isolated into, I think, either, taking in news source in this and kind of get bogged down in that and not go out and be in community in the world and realize that, there are things that we should kind of know about and things that are kind of crazy, but we're all still humans, we're still Americans, we're still in community together. So I'm trying to, lean into advocacy for people who are particularly needing it, lean into community in other ways and be of service. And that's kind of what this week has been, and this period of time, I think, when everything the media, regardless of the sources, and when I speak of media, I speak of fact-based truth sources, but it still can be isolating. It's always, the worst thing. And there are those things, but the world, we're still in community with each other.
You're getting better about community. You're getting better about having community, and that community matters.
And leaning into advocacy and being in community in a way that feels productive when things are troubling.
That's good. I think that's great. Yeah. So just a reminder, you can watch this in any of our episodes on YouTube. So we are on all podcast platforms for Just Getting Better, Spotify, Apple, and everything like that. You can also see the bottles we are drinking. You can see the books we are reading. I will say that we always have a monthly book club. And so, until next time.
Keep just getting better. Cheers to you, my dear.
Just getting better.